Welcome back. It's another cool, sunny day on this Tuesday. Live look outside our Sky 9 camera. This is on top of LaBerge facing the mighty Mississippi, and we have bright blue skies, sunshine, and a few wispy upper level clouds that are made of ice on this Tuesday morning. 58 degrees at the Baton Rouge Metro Airport, but some spots already getting into the low 60s. 60 degrees Hammond, 62 Gonzales and Patterson. So it is another cool day this afternoon. I think we'll climb maybe a couple more degrees, but it will stay in the low 60s for the afternoon high. By the evening, we start to cool back down into the 50s and eventually back into the 40s, but you'll notice no 30s on this day planner. That's because overnight tonight is not going to get quite as cold as the past several days. So the reason why is because this afternoon we'll get some more cloud cover increasing into the evening. Winds are also coming out of the south, so that's going to help moderate temperatures overnight tonight and to start tomorrow morning. Then you'll notice in the morning by Wednesday we have some good shower activity off towards the west, so that's going to head eastward throughout the day. So we're looking at scattered showers really through the afternoon on Wednesday. Light to moderate rain is what we're looking at. Off and on showers through the afternoon into the evening. Overnight, isolated showers continuing, and to start early Thursday morning, you may run into a few showers into the morning hours and off and on throughout the day as well. So in terms of rain chances tomorrow, I've got 50%, and then we'll keep the scattered showers right on through the rest of the work week, Thursday and Friday, and then good rain chances make a return by the weekend. But are we talking about just rain, or are we going to be talking about the potential for some freezing rain? Here's why. Temperatures climb by the end of the week back into the 50s, but by the weekend, we're talking about another Arctic blast arriving by the weekend. So look at the drop off in temperatures for the mornings. We're looking at some light freezes making a return by Sunday and to start early next week. So we're giving you the first alert for what looks to be a pretty significant threat for a winter storm across the deep south this weekend. So what does that mean for us? Well, we're still too far out to use our short-term models. So these are our two long-term models, the European and the GFS. And I want to show you what they're showing in terms of what kind of precipitation we could see. Well, the European is showing mainly a cold rain for us here in South Louisiana, with ice really central and North Louisiana, and that's the same thing for over in Mississippi. But the GFS actually shows that ice potential further down towards the south, especially in southwestern Louisiana. So could we see that ice potential here in South Louisiana? Well, the national blend of models, it's a blend of a bunch of models. This is showing the freezing rain accumulations. And what this is showing really across the region is a lot of ice accumulating near the I-20 corridor. For us, closer to home, it's actually agreeing more with the GFS, showing the potential for some freezing rain and ice stretching as far south for portions of closer to I-10. So we're going to have to continue to monitor that. But here's what we know so far. There's a high confidence that there is going to be an impactful winter storm across the deep south this weekend, but there's still some uncertainties because we're still about 4 days out and how far south that ice threat extends for us here in South Louisiana. But what we do know, because there's been a lot of model agreement, that it is likely that we're going to see hazardous travel and power outages closer to the I-20 corridor, because just a quarter of an inch of ice can lead to significant impacts, including power outages, damaging trees, and also really dangerous travel conditions. But for us here today, cool and sunny, not quite as cold to start tomorrow morning into the mid-40s, but good rain chances make a return by Wednesday. Those carry into the end of the work week. But by the time we arrive to the weekend, we are looking at a good rain potential and possibly some freezing rain as we watch our next Arctic outbreak dropping down towards the south. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back with more 9 News at Noon.